No place but up.
Really?
Just play as many places as you can, as often as possible.
Uphill, downhill.
Just keep writing
sideways.
music and keep doing it. Never stop, never give up.
Oh, here, you got a customer. Hello. Say hi, Mom.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna let your mother get a hold of this.
Hey, my mom's probably gonna steal my coffee if I get one.
Well, say something to Jeff.
Jeff,
heal up.
take care, man. Hours there.
did.
And keep on jamming and never stop. You luck. Best to you, Jeff. Always. Get well.
Oh, that's Connery.
I don't know the guy, but
Yeah, only known him for a year, but terrible thing that happened. Hopefully he gets well.
he's looking good.
Yeah.
Cross-country skis. This is donated by Musser's Ski Shop. Highway 74. A lot of you know Jim Musser. He's a wow man. Here you go. The ticket number is 295750. 295750. Reed Grimes. Reed Grimes. There you go, dude. A night winner. A night winner. Hey, get your own boots, pal.
God, that was a long time ago.
About 8 years ago, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, we had a great time doing that shit.
So you know Jeff. I mean, you're the one that knows Jeff.
Yeah, we played in a band together with Chip and Jim, and yeah, I played the drums. And yeah, I've known him for quite a while.
Fun. Really enjoyed it, and I hope we raised a lot of money for you.
Yeah, you can do anything, man. Seriously.
We're here in Bullhead, Arizona, ready to make a special segment of the tape that's being done for you, Jeff. And for anybody else that wants to zoom in on a little bit of Jeff's life, we'd like to just say a couple of things about him so that you'll get to know him better.
Well, Jeff is, he's quite a mountain climber and a fisherman. And seems like every year for a long time there, after we got out of high school, we used to go up to Canada and up to Wyoming fishing with his cousin and my brother. And 2 years ago, Jeff and I and Jerry, we took off and went up to Canada, and we spent a week up there, and we sure had a good time catching fish, and he was playing the guitar and all that and singing to us in the evenings.
Here playing. People would love it. Beautiful surrounding. I just want to mention a couple things about Jeff. When he was little, I knew he was going to go places because one day we lived in the country. I missed him for a minute and went out to look for him, and Jeff was on his kitty car going down Cameron Lane, lickety split right down the middle of the road. He was about 1.5 years then, and I knew that kid could go somewhere, as he sure tried then. Also, when he was 1.5 years, he used to turn his Lincoln log set upside down, take the Lincoln logs and beat and keep tune at 18 months old, and pretend it was a drum. Eddie had a Gary Lewis record, and Jeff would keep time to that record. Then, I guess, is when we decided Jeff needed some kind of musical, guidance, I guess. So we bought him a drum set. And he literally beat it to death. Not viciously, and not like you'd think most kids would do. He wore it out by playing it. And then one Christmas we bought him, I think 3 pieces right?
Yeah, it was 3-piece drum set.
Yeah. And
I see it got
surprised him
expensive,
with
huh,
that.
Dad?
Yeah.
Well, no, we bought it used, so we didn't know how long he'd really like to keep it up, so we bought him a used set, and then after that, we knew that he was musically inclined, because my father was he could play the violin and the piano and the guitar, and so we had an idea that where it was coming from.
Well, now just wait a second here. I played drums in high school, the snare drum and the bass drum behind the horses with the white shoes.
Without further ado, they are going to have a benefit for Jeff, and they are going to play, and The Mood is the name of the band, and now we are going to introduce you into The Mood.
Jeff and the Mood.
Everybody I've talked to that knows music, and that I've been in other bands and stuff, they're impressed with how far we are with our original stuff so early. When the first time I played with these guys in public, I had a lot of people there, and they just couldn't believe it. They weren't expecting it to be so good. They were expecting it to sound like a high school band or something, but.
There's a lot of times where we goof around and stuff, but I don't know, we're always looking forward, we're always playing. We got a new song pretty much every week, or maybe 2 songs every week, and I don't know, it just drives you.
Since Matt's been here, I've been into Metallica. So.
Brian?
Yeah, Metallica's a big influence.
Oh, I don't know. I was pretty much listened to a lot of just classic rock and roll. I was exposed to a little bit more newer stuff, but I think a lot of the more alternative scene I've been exposed to through these guys and Chip. A lot of
Chip.
It's expanded my music a lot. I listen to a lot different stuff than I have in the past.
You need some big rich guy smoking a cigar to go, you guys are the best thing since The Who.
Yeah.
Here's $10 million, go cut 3 albums.
Yeah.
And we'll be
That's
all
what we
set, we
want.
won't have to work anymore.
Smoke.
I just want to thank basically the whole town of Evergreen. I mean, the businesses, the people that we know, acquaintances, my best friends, they know who they are.
Our families.
Our families, mom and dad, your mom and dad, everybody. You know, it's just we're touched. It's amazing. You know, this alone is just such a big healing thing for both of us. It's amazing to think that people are so caring in an age where, you know, things just don't happen like this everywhere. That's for sure. But I want to just thank you so much.
Especially
we're
to
touched.
Michelle and Denise, because they worked really hard. I
Yeah.
really appreciate their help. I
Yeah.
can't thank them enough. There's nothing that I could do to repay what they've done.
Yeah.
Because they were excellent.
And the bands, Manu Bizarro was fabulous. AJ, thanks a million. All you guys. You wait till you see this. You're going to go crazy. China My Eyes, thank you very much for coming up. That's a long haul. We really appreciate you making it. It was just magical, and I hope there's a lot of people that I hope that we can return the favor sometime soon.
It was a blast.
It was a blast. Thanks a million.